have you heard this before? The phrase they'll say is, "My attorney told me not to talk to no one." Well, yeah, good for you. That's good advice from an attorney. You shouldn't talk to anybody no matter what, especially not me. This week I want to share with you a technique for getting people to do what you want them to do. Hi, this is Larry K with ShadowAnyone.com and the creator of the Investigator's Ultimate Guide series, which is premium private investigator training from someone who's been there and done that. The technique, the trick that I'm going to teach you today is actually one that I teach in one of my little $3.99 ebooks. And that ebook is 51 Dirty Tricks Bad Guys Really Hate. Don't dismiss how powerful what I'm about to share with you really is. Sure, the cops can show up, flash their badges, kind of be a little more menacing. People are maybe afraid or worried, or what if they find out this or that? But it doesn't work that way for private investigators, right? So here's the thing you'll run into as a private investigator. I ran into it all the time. You go to do a witness interview or talk to someone. Maybe it's not even a formal interview, but it's something where you want to get some information out of them. And have you heard this before? The phrase they'll say is, "My attorney told me not to talk to no one." Well, yeah, good for you. That's good advice from an attorney. You shouldn't talk to anybody no matter what, especially not me. But that's not what I tell them. When they say to me, "My attorney told me that I'm not supposed to talk to anyone," I'll say, "That makes a lot of sense. Well, let me ask, do you have any questions for me about the case?" Wow, that changes everything. And I'll even tell you why it works. They'll start talking to you. They'll have questions. And you'll frequently hear something like, "Yeah, I want to know why it is he's saying such and such when the other thing happened." And I will always kind of just feign surprise. Well, that's not the story I heard. That's not what I heard at all. And they start talking and telling me everything from their perspective. I get more information, but I'm also getting the information from the horse's mouth. If this is a witness interview, if this is somebody that's going to be on a witness stand someday, I'm getting their testimony now. If they decide to change it later, they're stuck because I've got the testimony that they're giving now, and they'll have to explain why they changed their story. If they keep their story the same, good for my client, good for the attorney, because they know exactly what's coming. The reason this trick works is because attorneys are terrible about keeping in touch with their clients. Their clients have questions. They wonder what's going on. And for an attorney, this is just another case file, and it's a routine, everyday type thing for the attorney. They forget, I think, that their clients and the people associated with the case are really wondering and trying to figure this out, and they're talking to their friends about it. Now, the technical side of it, I never actually answer their questions. I always just pretend to be surprised and explain that I didn't hear it that way, and that's not what they told me, and they go on, and I just get so much good information. It's remarkable. If you get a chance to use this in the real world, if it seems like that's you come to a circumstance where that's the right thing for you, I highly recommend it. If you want a bunch more tricks like this, well, there's the 51 Dirty Tricks Bad Guys Really Hate, but I've also got the book 51 Weird Private Investigator Tricks That Actually Work. In the meantime, this is Larry K with ShadowAnyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.